Ladies, gentlemen, and persons of all description, welcome to Town Hall in the beautiful Emerald City of Seattle. To all of you who are here tonight, bless your hearts for turning out. And all of you watching on live stream, same to you. We're honored here to be here tonight to support the Movement Voter Project, a wonderful organization that is going to help us keep the momentum for the next midterm elections. We are reminded of an event 15 years ago, 2010. There was a terrible earthquake in Haiti. Many people perished. Millions of people were displaced. And our creative community came together to have a benefit concert to raise funds for a wonderful group of local health professionals who, on their own dime, went down to Haiti and have been going there ever since to provide urgently needed health care. And we didn't have to ask anyone twice. They showed up. We raised some good money for them. And today, we are facing yet another emergency. This time, the emergency is right here at home. And I don't have to tell any of you who are reading the paper in the morning or the evening or whenever that we have a serious struggle ahead. We have 3 seats that we have to flip in the House, at least. We are facing some serious headwinds, of course, with some redistricting. But we're happy to help support the vital work of the Movement Voter Project to help fund the grassroots organizations in the battleground states who are on the ground, who are going to be fighting the battles that we need to fight to control this lawless and unhinged administration. So thanks to all of you for turning out. Thanks to all of you on live stream. Thanks to all of you who've donated. And we will have a QR code here for anyone who would like to donate. Goes right to the Movement Voter Project. So there are so many people here to thank, every one of our artists. Again, we didn't have to ask twice. We have wonderful volunteers from MVP. Our live stream is done by Michael, who again is here on his own dime. Thank you so much. And again, thanks to all of you who are here. We've got a wonderful show tonight. We have some favorite local musicians here, performers, artists, who are volunteering their time for the cause. So without further ado, let us get started with the music. We have on fiddle here Julian Smedley. On bass we have Julie Sakahara. I'm Joe Vinico, and together we are Motel 5. Stay tuned. We've got a little program of original tunes here for you tonight. Some of these we've recorded in Nashville. They're on our 2 CDs. We're going back to Music City here next month to record our 3rd CD. And as a young friend asked us one time, are those real songs or did you write them? We'll let you decide. This is a little honky-tonk song. When heartache meets a hardwood floor. I'm burning down the jukebox, one heartache at a time. Those melodies and memories of when she once was mine. I never will forget her while I still got a dime. I'm burning down the jukebox, one heartache at a time. I met her at the Dewdrop Inn. We danced the whole night long. She knew the moves to every groove, the words to every song. And when the music ended and they turned out burning down the jukebox, one heartache at a time. The melodies and memories of when she once was mine. I never will forget her while I still got a dime. I'm burning down the jukebox, one heartache at a time. Tore up every dance floor in every joint in town until that tall, dark drifter just two-stepped into town. He stole my gal away from me, that's all I've got to say. Now all I've got's this old jukebox to blow my blues away. I'm burning down the jukebox, one heartache at a time. The melodies and memories when she once was mine. I never will forget her while I still got a dime. I'm burning down the jukebox, one heartache at a time. Burning down the jukebox, one heartache at a time. Thank you. Well, by now, you've probably all heard about the hoax of global climate change. This is a little song that I wrote after a wonderful afternoon in Northern California, kayaking in a river with 2 inches of water. Ain't nothing wrong with the river, the dusty old river. Ain't nothing wrong with the river, a little water wouldn't cure. Nothing wrong with the weather if we keep it all together. Ain't nothing wrong with the weather, a cool breeze wouldn't cure. Nothing wrong with the birds, wrong with the bees, wrong with the fishes in the deep blue sea. Wrong about you, or wrong about me, if we only treat this world more tenderly. Nothing wrong with the river, the dusty old river. Ain't nothing wrong with the river, a little water wouldn't cure. Broken down mill. Ain't nothing wrong with the mill, a little grinding wouldn't cure. Nothing wrong with my baby, my cranky little baby. Nothing wrong with my baby, little loving wouldn't cure. Nothing wrong with my dog, wrong with my cat, wrong with the woman in the alligator hat. Wrong with your neighbor, wrong with your friend. Little old-fashioned brotherly loving won't mend. Nothing wrong with the river, oh, the lazy old river. Nothing wrong with the river, a little water wouldn't cure. A little water wouldn't cure. A little water wouldn't cure. Julian Smedley on the fiddle. Just so folks don't think that we only know 3 chords. We wrote this one. Hush now, wait till the morning to wake me. Just let my dreams overtake me. Hold me like you used to do. Hush now, kiss me like you used to kiss me. Tell me that you're gonna miss me. Don't ever tell me we're through. Till then, pretend there's no end to this story. Pretend there's no end to it for me. Pretend there's an end to the pain. Hush now, don't leave me here in confusion. Just let me keep this illusion. Say that you love me again. Tell them, pretend there's no end to the story. Pretend there's no end to it for me. Pretend there's an end to the pain. Hush now, don't leave me here in confusion. Just let me keep this illusion. Say that you love me again. Say that you love me again. Say that you love me again.
That's a new one.
This is a song I wrote back in 2008. Remember that little financial blip that we had? Well, now we got crypto, AI. Couldn't happen again, could it? We'll see. Somebody tell me where the money goes, any old way that the four winds blows. Somebody tell me where the money goes. Everybody's talking, but nobody knows. Somebody tell me where the money's been. Ran out quicker than a fifth of gin. Somebody tell me where the money's been. Oh, I wonder if it's ever coming back again. I used to have a nickel, I used to have a dime, I used to have $1 for a real good time. Big time bucks in the bank account. Now I got my pockets turning inside out. Somebody tell me where the money went, scraping and scratching just to make the rent. Somebody tell me where the money went. Somebody told me that it's all been spent. Somebody tell me where the money's gone. I used to have a little, but it's been so long. Somebody tell me where the money's gone. Everybody knew, but they all were wrong. Somebody tell me where the money's at. Tighten up your belt, pass around the hat. Somebody tell me where the money's at. The dogs are barking, but the cats are fat. Fish tank, piggy bank underneath the bed, stashed inside a coffee can underneath the shed. Can't save a penny just to save my soul. Payday comes and I'm deeper in the hole. Somebody tell me where the money's gone. Whatever happened to the stocks and bonds? Somebody tell me where the money's gone. Everybody knew, but they all were wrong. Everybody knew, but they all were wrong. Thank you. All the tea in China, every horse in Tennessee, I would pick them one by one just to lay them at her feet. All my tears of sorrow would fill the salt, salt sea, and I'd give all the tea in China just to bring her back to me. All the bourbon in Kentucky, all the rum in New Orleans, I could drink this whole town dry, never drown these dreams. 'Cause there's never been a bottle that could wash away the pain, and I'd give all the tea in China just to hold her once again. Every careless word I've spoken in anger and in haste, every chance I had to kiss those lips that I let go to waste. Now my days are dark and empty, and my nights are all alone, and I'd give all the tea in China just to bring that good gal home. All the tea in China just to bring that good gal home. Thank you. All right. I know we've got some singers out there, and this show is called United We Sing, a concert for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. So we're going to show you your part right now, and this is our own theme song from Motel 5, where dreams almost come true. Goes a little like this. Come down and see me, you'll be surprised. It's almost heaven when you close your eyes. Practically perfect for a place this size. Making the scene, living the dream at the Motel 5. Let's try it. Come down and see me. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. It's almost heaven. It's almost heaven if you close your eyes. If you close your eyes. Practically perfect. Practically perfect for a place this size. Making the scene, living the dream at the Motel 5. I work like crazy the whole day through, but when the week is over, I'm only number 2. Someday I'll make it, but till I do, I'm staying alive at the Motel 5, where dreams almost come true. Come down and see me. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. It's almost heaven if you close your eyes. If you close your eyes. Practically perfect. Practically perfect for a place this size. Making the scene, living the dream at the Motel 5. A game of poker, the room was still. I bet my old 5-shooter and a $19 bill. When it was over, I done all right. I won this 7-track player with a tape by 2 Dog Night. Come down and see me, you'll be surprised. It's almost heaven if you close your eyes. Practically perfect for a place this size. Just making the scene, living the dream at the Motel 5. Called up my girlfriend, went to her place. I was swinging for the fences, but I could not make first base. She said, now darling, now can't you see? It's gonna take more than 3 play if you wanna get along with me. Come down and see me, you'll be surprised. you'll be surprised. It's almost heaven. It's almost heaven if you close your eyes. If you close your eyes. Practically perfect. Practically perfect for a place this size. Just making the scene, living the dream at the Motel 5. Well, we're just making the scene, living the dream at the Motel 5. Julian Smedley, Julie Sagara, I'm Joe Vinico. Thank you so much. Well, we would like to welcome to the stage right now our good friend Burke Stansberry of the Movement Voter Project, and he's going to tell you a little bit about how this all works. So, once again, thanks for coming. Sit tight. Burke will be right up here.
Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. Big round of applause for Motel 5. Yeah, I got to give a special shout out to Joe, who really conceived of this concert and came to me and said, "Hey, Burke, I want to do a fundraiser, and I got all these bands who'll play for free." And I'm like, hell yeah! What? It's the greatest thing that as someone who works for an organization and raises money to have a donor come to you like that and suggest something like this. So. Really honored to have all the bands here tonight. And so far it's going great. We did have one little problem earlier. I don't know if some folks noticed, but we had some infiltrators. There were actually some Trump supporters down in the lobby. Did anybody notice this? They were talking, yeah. They were talking about their yachts and about how great it was to be rich, and it was I found it very troubling and yeah, so hopefully we ran those people out of here. I think I still see a few of them back there, but no, thank you so much to the Trillionaires for Trump who were out in the lobby. Hopefully folks got a chance to see them. A great group. They show up at protests and sort of mock the wealth hoarding supporters of this regime. And also wanted to thank the Seattle League of Activists musicians, SLAM, who were out front playing music when y'all were coming in. That was awesome. So yeah, as Joe said, my name's Burke Stansberry. I work with Movement Voter Project, and it's my honor to be here tonight representing the organization. And also just getting to witness this great music and be here with you all. So MVP is an organization that supports grassroots organizing, and that's something I've been a part of for a long time. I have been an organizer and a fundraiser for a lot of different organizations, but there was a moment some years ago where I started to realize that I needed to be focused, if the kinds of progressive policy changes that I wanted to see happen, like universal health care and taxing the rich and immigration reform and all these things that we've been fighting for, if we're gonna get this, we have to be engaged in elections. We have to be fighting at the ballot box and trying to win elections. And so as I came to realize that, and as somebody who also donates money to a lot of organizations, I wanted to be more engaged, but I didn't see a lot of candidates out there that necessarily lined up perfectly with my values, and I also didn't necessarily want to donate to the Democratic Party because a lot of the money goes to paid ads and consultants and stuff. I was like, how do we just get the money to the people on the ground, the grassroots organizers that are actually doing the work to win these elections and to change policy? And that's where MVP came along. It was just like, ta-da! There is an organization that does that. And so in 2019, I was part of a group of volunteers that started a local chapter of MVP here in Seattle and in Washington State, and I know a bunch of those folks are here tonight. And actually, I'm curious, even though it's kind of hard to see with the house lights, like how many people knew about Movement Voter Project before getting tickets or before coming tonight? Okay, yeah. So I know a lot of people have probably donated before, or maybe you've come to a house party. That's a big thing that we do. And I thank you for that. And people, there's also a volunteer hub, so people actually like are involved locally as volunteers. And that's how I got involved before I became a staff person. And the other thing that I think a lot of us struggle with in like blue Washington State is that we feel kind of powerless when it comes to national elections. You know, how are we able to affect the presidential race or these few House races or Senate races in battleground states and districts that are so far away? And so Movement Voter Project is active in all of those places, and especially in battleground states, supporting the grassroots organizations that are doing the work. As one example, this group here, Lucha, is a group in Arizona that's really amazing. It's called Living United for Change in Arizona, and they're doing, you know, organizing, base building work, leadership development, bringing people in across the state of Arizona, which is a key swing state in all of our elections, to get them involved in policy change work. And also just give people hope during this time when things are pretty grim. And so they get out in the streets and organize people, and there's groups like this, hundreds of groups across the country that MVP supports. So, you know, and I wouldn't know about groups like Lucha if it weren't for MVP. And so that's part of the model, is that, you know, people are able to donate to Movement Voter Project. We act as kind of a clearinghouse for all of these groups, and then we move money to the key races and states and battlegrounds where we really need to win in order to get back political power in this country. And it's hard to know exactly, like in Pennsylvania or Wisconsin or Michigan, like who are the groups that are doing that? It's hard to research and figure that out, and so MVP does that work for us. And part of the way we do that is we have these amazing state and regional advisors all over the country, in Michigan and Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, Minnesota, North Carolina, Georgia, in lots of different key states, and these are folks that are in touch with all the organizations on the ground, constantly figuring out what the strategies we need are to win. And we also have an arm of our organization that does capacity building, because a lot of these grassroots organizations actually need more resource. Not only do they need more money, but they actually need support to be thinking about how they're doing their leadership development work, how they're doing you know, their communications work, how they're protecting themselves from attacks from the right wing, which are happening all the time right now. And so we help them with that. And the final piece of kind of like the secret sauce of MVP, which I already talked about, is that we have volunteer donor organizers all across the country that are helping bring people in and educate them about this work. And here in Washington State, we have a hub, and I'll talk more about that, but that's a really key piece, is that it's not just like major donors and foundations and really wealthy people that are funding this work, but it's a cross-class grassroots movement of donors that are also funding this work. Okay, so really quick, like getting to the next year. Did folks notice that we had some elections last week? Were you feeling good about that? Yeah? Yeah. There's actually an event downstairs tonight with some amazing local political analysts who are talking about the results of the elections in Seattle, but also, you know, at the state level and nationally, really great results last week, which I think will help give us momentum going into 2026. But that's just one piece of the strategy. Like, the other thing that we have to do is try to figure out how we have to be confronting and blocking trumps policies at every level. And I'm sure a lot of you have been out in the streets for the No Kings rallies. How many people have been out protesting and rallying? Thank you for doing that. That's a key part of it, is just getting out there and resisting at every step. But we also have to build up that local and state progress, because it is possible, even though the Republicans hold all the power at the federal level right now, we can still advance things locally and at the state level. And then finally, if we do all those things and continue to build our movements, we're gonna win back power electorally. And so there's 3 strategies that we do this. I already talked a little bit about expanding local organizing. We need more organizations, and we need bigger organizations that can do this work, because it's really the people on the ground, what we call the trusted messengers, the people who are out door knocking and organizing their neighbors. Those are the people who are best able to bring more people into our movement, and so we need strong local organizations. The other big thing that we saw in 2024 is that we just kind of got our butts kicked when it came to the media. The right wing has a real control on a lot of the media spaces, podcasts, and social media. And so MVP has really been starting to fund progressive content creators, influencers, people who can fight back against the right's kind of stranglehold in new media. And then finally, we have to do something to get Democrats to be speaking out and doing more and fighting back, kind of like they did in this recent shutdown, but maybe even a little bit more, and holding strong. And that's our job as constituents, to continue to push people to stand strong. So just a couple examples of groups that are doing this. Here's a group called, I already talked about Lucha in Arizona. This is a group called Make the Road, Pennsylvania, that is an amazing statewide group in Pennsylvania, a really key state. They've been doing rapid response work, really pushing back and fighting for immigrant communities in that state, know your rights trainings, but then also working for policy wins and doing advocacy at the state and local level. And then in terms of the media work, there's this amazing group called Gen Z for Change, which is kind of a counterpart to the right-wing organization, which the name I can't think of right now, that's really had a stranglehold on young people in media, and so they're doing a lot of organizing around bringing in new content creators and developing an online following that can really push back against the current administration. So coming down to it, the best way to win back power and stop Trump right now is to win elections in 2026. I mean, all these things are a part of it, but this is going to be really key. And so MVP has a strategy. We're focusing on 26 races. Joe was talking about this a little bit before, around the country, where we can flip Republican seats, hold vulnerable Democratic seats, and win back the House. And despite all the gerrymandering and redistricting that's going on right now, it is still very possible. We can't just be like, oh, they're going to try to steal. I mean, they are going to try to steal these elections in 2026, but we can stop that, and we can actually win next year. And so that's key at this moment to winning back power. So finally, I just want to mention again the Washington MVP Hub. There's a bunch of volunteers here. Most of us are wearing the shirts that say Organizing Works or Movement Voter Project. You can talk to folks as you're heading out tonight. If you want to get involved and volunteer, there's an info table out front. We also have an event, a Zoom event next week, where we'll be digging deeper into some of what's happened in the recent elections and how to get involved. That's November 18th, and so you can ask people about how to get involved in that. I'm particularly proud of this slide because we've got 2 amazing fun events that we did last year. One was the Dance for Democracy. So we had people actually get sponsors and dance for hours and hours to raise money for MVP. Pretty cool idea, right? We raised $120,000 at that event in April of last year, yeah. And then also the Swim for Democracy, That's me on the right there. That was in the Puget Sound in October, and we jumped in the water and stayed in for way too long and almost got hypothermia, but we raised a lot of money at that one too. So this is the way to get involved. You can donate tonight. There's lots of postcards and stuff. You can host a house party if you really want to get involved. That's how we bring a lot of new people into this movement. You can sign up to be a volunteer, as I mentioned. You can go to our website to learn more and tell your friends. And so here's how to donate. And I've said enough, and I'm excited to hear the next band. So let's call them up. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Burke Stansberry, Movement Voter Project. Well, folks, we got a real treat for you here. Now, a lot of folks think that all country music comes out of Nashville, Tennessee, but we have a great tradition right here on the West Coast. As a matter of fact, artists like Loretta Lynn and Willie Nelson got their start right here in the Evergreen State. And these folks here are keeping the great tradition of the music of Bakersfield, California, and the Central Valley alive. It's the people who put drums and electric guitar and got people out of their seats and dancing. And as a matter of fact, we do have a nice little dance floor right here in front of the stage. No, it's true. If you these folks are going to make it hard for you to stay in your seat, because the Buckaroosters, they play both kinds of music, right? Honky and tonk. And their motto is all buck, all the time. So without further ado, please make welcome our dear friends Kelly Van Camp here, and Nova Devaney, David Keenan on the guitar, the Buckaroosters. Give them a hand.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You've got me under your spell again, saying those things again, making me believe that you're just mine. You've got me dreaming those dreams again, thinking those things again. I've gotta take you back just one more time. Well, I swore the last time that you let me down that I wouldn't see you if you came around. But I can't tell my heart what's right or wrong, and I've been so lonely since you've been gone. You've got me under your spell again, saying those things again, making me believe that you're just mine. You've got me dreaming those dreams again, thinking those things again. I've gotta take you back just one more time. Oh, take me back there. Everybody tells me that I'm a fool. You're a fool. And that I never should have put my faith in you. You're a fool. And way down deep inside, I guess I know it's true. You're a fool. That no one else can make me feel like such a fool. You've got me under your spell again, saying those things again, making me believe that you're just mine. You've got me dreaming those dreams again, thinking those things again. I've gotta take you back just one more time. got me under your spell again, saying those things again, making me believe that you're just mine, just mine. Got me dreaming those dreams again, thinking those things again. I've gotta take you back just one more time. So one more time. Sir, thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you. And once again, we are the Buckaroosters, all Buck Owens most of the time. That's again, Nova Devaney on bass.
Thank you.
And the mystery man himself, who can play so many things at once. I have no idea what's going on over there. That's Kelly Van Camp. I think this maybe is your third gig today, Kelly. That's usually what Kelly's up to. He's playing constantly.
In fact, in another 5 minutes, I got a downbeat, so if we could...
Okay, we'll get to wrap this up here. Keep going. Well, we're very pleased. The Buckaroosters like democracy quite a bit. And we'd like to do anything we can to keep that happening. So, we actually have Nova. She's a dual citizen. So she has experienced the happiness of being Canadian, and then now she's an American too. And how do you feel about that?
I feel great.
All right.
Okay? And I'm going to feel even better. I hope. No, yes. I'm going to feel better. I feel very blessed. So we have to make it happen, people.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, we do the songs of Buck Owens. We're going to do one now that was a hit for him in 1959, I think, maybe? 61. Okay, there we go. Well, yes. I was already 25 years old at that time, but I remember that now.
Looking good there, David.
Thanks a lot. This one's called My Heart Skips a Beat. And this one was banned on country radio because of this.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's all it took in those
Drum
days.
solo.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my heart skips a beat when we walk down the street. I feel trembling in my knees, and just to know you're mine until the end of time makes my heart skip a beat. Well, I did a double take the day I met you. My heart turned to flip when I stood next to you, and I swore right then I never would forget you. Get up, yes, you are my every dream come true. And my heart skips a beat when we walk down the street. I feel a trembling in my knees, and just to know you're mine until the end of time makes my heart skip a beat. And you changed my cloudy skies from gray to blue. You're my sunshine that comes up every morning. Yes, you are my every dream come true. And my heart skips a beat when we walk down the street. I feel a trembling in my knees, and just to know you're mine until the end of time makes my heart skip a beat. skips a beat when we walk down the street. I feel a trembling in my knees. And just to know you're mine until the end of time makes my heart skip a beat. Well, thank you very much, and way to shake it out there, folks. I really like that.
All right.
Now, Kelly and I are going to sing a song for you about cheating. And, well, you know, we know that the Republicans do a lot of that.
Oh, here we go.
Whoop-whoop.
Right place, right time. Here we go. This is called Fooling Around. I know that you've been fooling around on me right from the start. So I'll take back my ring and I'll take back my heart. And when you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, come on home and fool around with me. I wasn't fooling around the day I said I do, but many nights I'd wish that I'd been fooling too. I know it's foolish taking all your misery, but when it's you, a fool I'll always be. I know that
You've been fooling around on me right from the start. So I'll take back my ring and I'll take back my heart. When you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, come on home and fool around with me. Know right where I'm at, but don't worry if I'm lonesome, 'cause I'm used to that. And when you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, come on home and fool around with me. I know that you've been fooling around on me right from the start. So I'll take back my ring and I'll take back my heart. When you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, come on home and fool around with me.
Yes, sir. Fooling around, yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Well, thanks to Joe and Julie for putting this whole thing together.
Yep. Yes.
Exactly. And for having the good taste to invite the Buckaroosters to come play. And we have one more song for you because, you know, they're all very short little sets, kind of like a variety show. That's right. And now let's have Kelly sing the most popular Buck song, probably. Perhaps.
Where Beatles meet Buck. Where Ringo and Buck meet. Yes. And good words to live by. Just act naturally, and then I believe we'll have world peace. They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. Make a scene about a man that's sad and lonely. And all I got to do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movies are gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies. Then I'll know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. I'll take it, Dave. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Well, to make a scene about a man that's sad and lonely, that's Dave Keenan over there, and begging down upon his bended knee. I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing, 'cause all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movies are gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you'll come and see me in the movie. And I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. All I gotta do is act naturally. Well, all I gotta do is act naturally. Woo! Thank you, everybody. We gotta do the Buck salute.
David Keenan, Nova Devaney, Kelly Van Camp, they are the Buckaroosters. Oh my goodness. Wow. My goodness. If that didn't get your boots a scooting, you better check your pulse. Well, we're going to have a little break now. You can go on downstairs to the lobby. They got refreshments down there. Come on back. We have got a great show in our second half. We have got Pearl Django with Gail Pettis. We have got Uncle Bonsai. So stretch your legs, come on back, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks.
Is goodbye. But you know what I believe, I'm losing the greatest thing in this world. And I kinda hope that after I get myself together, girl, I can come back home and be the kind of man you want me to be. That's why I hope you'll wait for me. But baby, 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 the world won't stop turning around. And if what we've lost can somehow be found, girl, I know it's hard to come to an end. Well,
standing here looking at you. Well, let me tell you that it hurts so bad. It makes me feel so sad. It makes me hurt so bad to see you again. Like needles and pins, you've been making out okay. She's in love, don't stand in her way. But let me tell you that it hurts so bad. It makes me feel so sad. It's gonna hurt so bad if you walk away. Why don't you stay and let me make it up to you? I'll do anything you want me to. You loved me before, please love me again. I can't let you go back to him. Please don't go, please don't go. Hurts so bad. Come back, it hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. Don't make it hurt so bad. I'm begging you, please. Please don't go, please don't go. Hurts so bad. Come back, it
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Town Hall, the Great Hall at Town Hall. We are so pleased that you turned out here tonight for an evening of great music and great support for the struggle ahead. And we are delighted to be able to start off the second half of the show with our dear friends, beloved local band here who've been reviving the great music of Django Reinhardt and the Hot Club of Paris, carrying it forward with the original compositions. You know them, you love them. They're Pearl Django. So why don't you folks come on out here and let's have a little music. Come on out. Come on, Rick. Let's go. So how are we doing? We having a good time here tonight? Well, we saw a few folks boot scooting out down here in front for the Buckaroosters. That was something. Boy, how about them guys? And look who is here. Wow, we've got this crew here. We've got over on the old doghouse bass, we got Rick Lepinin. On the gypsy guitar, Jim Char. On the Gibson L7C, we got Tim Lurch. On the fiddle, Mr. Michael Gray. On the stomach Steinway, we have Dave Lang. Together, they are Pearl Django. Take it away.
All right, we're going to start out with a tune from a famous actor, by the name of Charlie Chaplin. So here you go. Well, you'll know what the tune is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're with the Buckaroosters. We believe in democracy also. So, yes. So we're going to do this. This next tune we're going to do is one of our probably one of the ones that we make trillions of dollars on all of our streaming. Yes. But what we're going to do with that money that we make is we've decided we're going to buy Greenland. So. Yeah.
Who's with us?
No? Okay. Come on. But we could buy it and just leave it where it is and don't bother those people. You know? Anyway, this is a tune called Under Paris Skies. Thank you. All right. Well, we would like to invite to the stage the best singer in the multiverse, which is more than the universe. That would be Gail Pettis.
That introduction cost me a lot of money that I could have given to a great cause.
Gail, we've had a meeting of the minds back here, and so of course we don't know which tune we're doing first.
Okay, yeah. Dream,
Boy, Dream.
Oh boy. That's perfect. Thank you, Gail. Gail Pettis, ladies and gentlemen.
This song was originally written as The Girl I Dream About, and then I decided that it should be, for me, The Boy I Dream About, and then I decided that I didn't want to dream about boys. So we're going to sing it tonight as The Guy I Dream About.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. There you go.
The guy I dream about, someday he will appear. The guy I dream about, his face is oh so clear. Are you real or is this just my imagination? The way I feel defies a logical explanation. The guy I dream about, the love I've waited for, I know him inside out, the one that I adore. I never thought that dreams came true, now I believe they do. The guy I dream about, it's you. Someday he'll appear, the guy I dream about. His face is oh so clear. Are you real? Could this be just my imagination? The way that I feel defies a logical explanation. The guy I dream about, the love I waited for, I know him inside out, one that I adore. I never thought that dreams came true, I believe they do. The guy I dream about, the guy I dream about, the guy I dream about, baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you.
Thank you. This is, I just realized now that the two songs we're doing with vocals are probably about the least Django-like songs we could have chosen. That was written by, is anybody familiar with Bobby Caldwell? That song was a great tune written by the great Bobby Caldwell, who we really miss. And this next one was written by, is anybody familiar with Javier Colon? I'm sure there are thousands of hands raised, but I just can't see them because of the light. But this one was a great tune written by the first winner of The Voice. So when you're up tonight and you're so excited because you've been here for a great cause. By the way, I was out listening to some of the other great music, and I noticed that MVP are the initials. So I don't know if that's already being used by the organization, but that seemed to me to be very fitting because you're all MVPs for being here tonight for such a great cause. He said hello and changed me forever. One simple word and I was frozen in time. I told myself it was now or never. I had to have that man, I had to make him mine. So we talked for a while, I couldn't help but smile. He's so amazing. Oh, how could I make him see? He's the only one for me, and he's driving me crazy. The way he spoke to me cut through to the soul of me. That man was closer than close to me. The way he looked at me, my heart he took from me. It felt like destiny when he spoke to me. His eyes were calling me to come closer. He said so much without even saying a word. And even though I don't really know him, it was the sweetest offer I've ever heard. And then he put his hand on mine. We danced through the night under starry skies. I lost track of time. I left the world behind when he looked into my eyes. The way he spoke to me cut through to the soul of me. That man was closer than close to me. The way he looked at me, my heart he took from me. It felt like destiny when he spoke to me. His eyes drew me closer. He said so much without even saying a word, even though I don't know him. Oh no, it was the sweetest offer I have ever heard. And then he put his hand on mine. We danced through the night under starry skies. We lost track of time. I left the world behind when he looked into my eyes. The way he spoke to me cut through to the soul of me. That man was closer than close to me. The way he looked at me, my heart he took from me. It felt like destiny when he spoke to me. Whoa, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. The way he looked at me, well, it felt like destiny when he spoke to me. Thank you. Pearl Django, everybody.
Gail Pettis.
The fabulous Gail Pettis with Pearl Django. Rick Lepinen on the bass, Jim Char on guitar, Tim Lurch on guitar, Michael Gray, David Lang. You know him, you love him. Give him a big hand. Wow, what a show. We'd like to welcome our friend, Burke Stansbury, back with a little video presentation on MVP. So Burke, if you are handy, and here you are.
Great. Thanks so much. Yeah, and I really appreciate the bands. I've been loving the music tonight. Woo! And heartened by the fact that all of them are in favor of democracy. I was really clear with Joe that we couldn't have any pro-authoritarian bands playing tonight, and so that worked out well. Yeah, so I want to show, part of the way that we defend democracy and fight back against authoritarianism is by building power at the state level, like I talked about before. So I want to show a quick video here that illustrates one of the examples of a place where we've had a lot of success in that, and a number of partner organizations in the state of Minnesota have really built something powerful there. So without further ado, here's something about the Minnesota Miracle. And the last thing I want to say is feel free to continue to donate. You have those postcards. All the proceeds from ticket sales tonight go towards Movement Voter Project, but also we're hoping, and we've already raised over $5,000 through that, but we're hoping to raise at least another $10,000 tonight. We have about 200 people here that bought tickets. If everyone was able to give $50, that would get us there, and I know some people could probably do even more. So thank you so much for supporting this work, and here's the video.
In 2023, in just a few months, Minnesota Democrats passed the most ambitious legislative agenda since the New Deal. Our work was so impactful that you might have heard about it. Some folks call it the Minnesota Miracle. Every win in Minnesota was powered by one thing: people. Working together, building collective power for over a decade to win big, meaningful changes in our state.
Programs like universal school lunches, codified abortion rights,
paid family and medical leave,
100% clean energy by 2040,
free college for families making less than $80,000 a year,
massive investments in housing, transportation, childcare, education, and healthcare,
a down payment to replace every lead pipe in Minnesota,
and so much more.
We have some great elected leaders in Minnesota, but change didn't happen just because of them. It took a whole ecosystem of labor, faith, and grassroots community organizations working together, each playing their role. Turns out the Minnesota Miracle wasn't a miracle at all. There was no silver bullet or magic leader who came to save us. It was about organizing. There is no real substitute for good organizing.
we set out to build a majoritarian movement, a movement that welcomes everyone, not just people who already agreed with us. We met people where they were at, in workplaces, barbershops, churches, mosques, and synagogues. We had thousands of real conversations in schools, in childcare centers, and workplaces to build the agenda that the people there wanted to create.
One of our most powerful tools is called the race-class narrative. Race-class narrative combats appeals to authoritarianism by talking about race and class together, and by reminding people that some politicians use white supremacist and anti-immigrant appeals in order to divide us, while the wealthy few are picking our pockets. Sound familiar? We learned how to put this narrative to work in our conversations with voters. We reminded people that we are united by the values we share and the vision for the future that the majority of us want.
A core group of funders were critical to the success of the Minnesota Miracle. These funders were willing to fund whole ecosystems of organizing over many years so that groups could experiment and build with one another and feel less pressure to compete. We elected a whole new generation of leaders, people of color, indigenous people, women, young people, and queer people to seats up and down the ballot.
But we also learned diverse representation isn't enough. It was about learning to govern, being clear about power, and learning how to wield it.
And in 2022, we formed a PAC. We built our own program and then coordinated directly with the party in 10 Senate districts. We showed up with large numbers of volunteers and became the field program for many of those candidates.
Despite many predictions, in 2022, Minnesota voters elected a Democratic trifecta for the first time since 2012. Because of our years in power building, agenda shaping, and deep organizing, we showed up on the first day of the 2023 legislative session, knowing what we were fighting for and ready to act. Our bases showed up with us, and we won. Now, this is not a fairy tale. The path to progress in Minnesota wasn't linear. We spent years in divided government, but we used those years to build our power, grow our base, and elect legislators ready to govern with an agenda as bold as the crises in people's lives.
The qualities that made the Minnesota Miracle possible are the ones we need right now. We need to stay focused on power. We need bases that are resilient, relationships that are strong, political homes that create real belonging, and allow people to wield power over years, not months. We need organizing that moves new people to step into their power. We can use the strategies deployed in Minnesota. We can advance a majoritarian agenda across the country, even now in the face of a second Trump administration. With investments similar to what we saw in Minnesota, states across the country could see victories like these within the next 10 years. Long-term power, built from the ground up and top down, is not a pipe dream. It's our only path forward.
Thank you, Burke, and thanks everybody who came out tonight. Well, we have such a treat for you. One of our favorite groups, and I'm sure yours as well. They're now in their 45th year, and every time I listen to them, my vocabulary increases about 30%. Please make welcome to the stage Uncle Bonsai.
Hello. Oh, here we are. Good citizens, all of you. Thank you for being here.
They mentioned being in favor of democracy, right? I would take a counter position, but I'd be outvoted.
watching all the clouds go by, looking at the ants below. I can't believe that we can fly. If you squint, I think you'll see the glow from all those never-ending cities made of gold. Well, let's not get our hopes up. We got atmospheres to go.
There must be an in-between.
There must be an in-between
for eventuals and after-alls. Maybe just a quarantine for all of us near misses and close calls. Ignore the mansions floating by us. They're only for the patrons or the pious.
It's the worst street in heaven,
in the worst house on the block.
It's the worst street in heaven, and I think we're on our own. It's the worst street in heaven, where they stick the weak and lowly, but I guess it's kind of holy and it's home. Guess that there's a master plan. Someone has to run the place. I never got to meet the man. I heard he doesn't like to show his face. I guess I'd say I'm glad we made it.
I'd say I'm glad we
I'm not sure why the neighborhood is gated.
It's the worst street in heaven, and the internet is spotty. It's the worst street in heaven, and I cannot find my phone. It's the worst street in heaven. Oh, it's cloudy in the cloud here, but I'm happy we're allowed here, and it's home.
It's starting to set in. It's not paradise, but the folks that we met on the corner seem nice, and I'm glad we were glad we whatever the price here in our one-star accommodations.
And nobody here has a circular drive. It's exactly the same as when we were alive.
Got a 7-Eleven that closes at 5, so it's not going to be a vacation.
And they'll be keeping us for the duration. Guess we tithed to the wrong congregation.
Life here on the bottom cloud.
Life here on the bottom cloud
doesn't have much afterglow.
Doesn't have much afterglow.
Late at night it's kinda loud from all the neighbors partying below. I guess the years of saying grace meant we might get to stay out of the basement.
It's the worst street in heaven, where the water's $1
It's the worst street in heaven. You can hardly see the throne.
It's the worst street in heaven, and it doesn't help to pray here.
It's the worst street in heaven, so I guess we have to stay here. It's the worst street in heaven. Something rotten is at play here. Have you met the HOA here? Welcome home.
Thanks. We have a brand new CD coming out actually in 2 days, although we have copies here and we're selling them. I just want to remind you this is still about capitalism. It's based on a show we did called 7 Sins, 7 Wonders, 7 Dwarfs, which was 25 songs about the 7 sins, the 7 wonders, 7 dwarfs. And so we're going to do one of them for you right now. This is from the 7 dwarfs section of the show, representing Dopey.
And we just wanted to point out to you that because tonight is special and it's about, why we're here, because we are all victims of a terribly delusional man.
Dopey.
No, but this song that's bad delusion. This song is sweet delusion.
Thank you.
think she'll appreciate all that I did on wake up day. On wake up day. Done with the sweeping, hung out the clothes. Quiet, she's sleeping, stay on your toes till wake up day. Till wake up day. I polish and polish my eye on the ball. Sleep under the chair cause I'm barely this tall. I'm there to take care of the fairest of all till wake up day. Oh, wake up day. Solid as wood, all things considered, she's looking real good on wake up day. On wake up day. I know that she sees me, she'll spring up and smile, but maybe not spring, she's been dead for a while. But on wake up day, on wake up day, we'll open the curtains to brighten the room and tell all the creatures it's happening soon. I'm gonna be the most handsomest groom on wake up day. On a wake up day. Look what I have in this box. A formal black tunic, a pair of clean socks. Bashful will speak, Dog will preside, and I'm gonna have the most beautiful bride. She's gonna wake up and be mine. We're gonna make up for lost time. Sneezy will sniffle, happy will swoon. We'll head to the mine for a fine honeymoon. Happily ever, you all know the rest. When pretty boy visits, we'll say that she left on wake up day. On a wake up day. As charming as creepy, if that's all you know. A princess who's sleeping can't really say no. But on a wake up day, on a wake up day, we'll throw out the coffin and buy a few ferns. We'll stay in the cottage with no more returns. Well, maybe a lookout in case he returns past wake up day. Oh, wake up day. Oh, wake up day. Come on, a wake up day.
This next song is from the Seven Sins part of the show. This was actually written during Voldemort's first term. This represents greed.
You watch the news, it only gets worse. Taking the views no one can swallow. You pick and choose the chapter and verse. Don't want to lose anyone who might follow. You believe in your beliefs. That makes it much more frightening. Say that some will see your light, but all need some enlightening. And the big plane gets you higher, so the prayers will all get through. And they believe in you. They believe in you. Jesus saw you coming, and he quickly hid his face. He didn't want you thinking you were welcome in his place. Here's someone who understands the terror in your eyes. He saw you coming, you're in for a surprise. read the book, but not every page, taking a look at what is persuasive, and then you took a bit of the rage, turning it into something invasive, and you believe in your beliefs, which amplifies the tension. Say that everyone has sinned, you're here to help with their ascension, and you pass the plate to build a place that God can really see, from sea to holy sea, the holy sea. Jesus saw you coming, and he said a little prayer for all the folks who followed you but would not make it there. And I'm pretty sure he heard you say that everybody lies. He saw you coming, you're in for a surprise. How far do you think that you can go to sell redemption? How much do you need to shear the flock? Just a little tithing for the real estate and pension, and you get to be the big church on the block. Your eyes get small, it's gonna get worse. After all, there's more you can pilfer. You don't recall the chapter and verse. Who took the fall, gathering up all the silver, and you believe in your beliefs, 'cause all this stuff you got through prayer, and he'll be waiting there, we'll be waiting there. Jesus saw you coming, and he thought it was a joke. The cloud you had your eye on was just a puff of smoke, and he knows where you are going. You can almost hear the cries. He saw you coming. He saw you coming. We saw you coming. We saw you coming. And we'll gather at the gates where we can say our last goodbyes. He saw you coming. You're in for a surprise.
Thank you. I have to take this, it's quite warm up here. I have to take this off. Besides, anyway, I can't believe that this guy hasn't shown up yet tonight. So we have a bear and we have a frog resisting, right?
And I resisted wearing a shirt like that. So I'm there for the cause. We're going to do one more song. Thank you so much for inviting us to do this, and thank you all for coming out. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention again, we do have a new CD, and I'd be even more remiss if I didn't mention we're playing next Saturday night at Miller's Incarnation, and it's our last show until the spring, because we take a nice big break now to put all the new songs together. This is a song. We don't do a lot of, let's say, political stuff, but this was written about 15, 16 years ago when things were really bad. Do you remember that? Things are bad, there were like no jobs.
Anybody remember Scott Walker? Oh, right, that was when it was really bad.
This was that era. And we had a show we did called New Jobs for America. And we made up all these jobs, but this was the theme song to the show. Thank you again for listening. We really appreciate it.
So we rounded up the lawyers and we held them without bail, and the country came together for the battle, 'cause 'Cause when you need a common enemy, you never really fail by rounding up unpopulars like cattle.
And the doctors and the nurses were the next in line to go with their leeches and elective surgeries. So we die a little younger and we wait to name our children, 'cause they hardly ever reach the age of 3.
And I blame the teachers, especially that one from 2nd grade. I can't believe the money that she made. You know, I always thought she was the great pretender, and I knew she had a socialist agenda. I blame the teachers.
So the bridges and the tunnels, disassembled or destroyed, meant we never had to travel off our land.
And the family remembered all the quality and closeness that had years before been ridiculed or banned.
So we casted out the courtrooms and the classrooms and the boardrooms, and we gathered up whatever we could burn.
And the scientists surrendered to the movement and the moment, 'cause they knew that there was nothing left to learn. And I blame the teachers.
He blames the teacher, especially that one from 2nd grade.
I blame the teacher.
Can't believe the money to be paid.
The teachers
to stand out in the union line complaining.
To think she needed more than 5 weeks training.
Had an earful and an eyeful, got a Red Bull and a rifle, got the high ground on my rival, and a special set of skills. I got a hankering for revival and a recipe for survival. It's a backpack and a Bible and a place up in the hills. So we took the chips and diodes that were hopelessly outdated, and we learned to live without the endless hum. And we shuttered all the factories, that is except for Apple. We may be ignorant, but we're not dumb.
And I blame the teachers, especially that one who tried to teach us
the earth revolves around the sun.
I blame the teachers,
always trying to make us read.
Let's get the teachers.
So much sense of history.
I blame the teachers.
Thanks very much.
Kat Beulah, Andrew Ratchin, Patrice O'Neill. They are Uncle Bonsai. Fantastic. Well, so many thanks are in order, all the great artists who volunteered their time and talent here for us tonight. Our wonderful video streamer, Michael, back there, again, a wonderful volunteer. All the MVP people who showed up, and particularly you folks who showed up here tonight for the cause. Thank you so much. To everyone who is live streaming, also a shout out to you. And if you get a chance, please donate, do whatever you can, because we've got a great fight ahead of us. We've got great momentum here. So keep fighting the good fight for the country we love and a better tomorrow. We'll see you with the next Wild Rumpus. Thank you all.
Every song I sing, no sorrow. Do I know when you hold me so close? As long as I've got you, my world is never blue. Now I don't know where faith will lead us, but just in case destiny somehow should lead our hearts astray,
you remember these very words I'm about to say. I could never be happy without you. Oh no! I could never be happy without you. I could never be happy without you. Baby, I could never be happy without you. I could never be happy without you. You got to understand. I could never be happy without you. I could never be happy without you.
You know, nothing in the world makes me sadder than to see a lonely person. Because with all the poverty, heartbreaks and heartaches, ups and downs, phony smiles and envious frowns, there's still a lot of love and happiness to be found. All you gotta do is hard it down. When you're blue, you got nothing to do. Head to the party line. If you feel alone, you got no place to go. Head to the party line. Oh, I like the party line. The big city and bright light. The big girls dressed in skin tight.
but now I'm drowning in the sea of love. Let me tell you all about it. I've been out here so very long, I've lost all of my direction. Baby, when you came my way, I thought I had found my protection, but a strong wind came into my life and surely took me by surprise. And I can't seem to control these tears that's falling from my eyes. I've been down one time, and I've been down 2 times, but right now I'm drowning in the sea of love. Listen to me, baby, I depended on you for our love navigation, but now you're gone and deserted. Can't you see that I'm in desperation? I'm in the middle of a bad love storm. Ooh, yeah, I just ain't ready for it. I look around, all I can see is water coming over me. I've been down 1 time, and I've been down 2 times, but right now I'm kind of worried. 'Cause I'm drowning in the sea of love. All I do is cry. All I do is walk around and cry. But right now I'm drowning in the sea of love. I've been down 1 time, and I've been down 2 times, but I can't control myself. I'm drowning, baby, I'm drowning in the sea of love. Yeah, but that's all right. I don't mind drowning for your love. That's all right, baby. Believe me when I say it's all right. You got the kind of love that make me feel all right. You got the kind of love, baby, that make me cry all night. You got the kind of love, baby.
I need your loving, baby, maybe crazy, lately thinking of you. And I need your arms around me now